In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, my dear friends and fellows, look, each one of us want to change their life. Almost all of us, we are so desperate. We are so desperate to change our life. But unfortunately, we don't succeed in doing that. There are very few of us who do succeed in changing their life really. Most of us, they fail to do that. What is the reason? How can we change our life? How can we change our life better? How can we attain, achieve whatever we want to? That is going to be the topic of today's discussion. And for that purpose, like always, we have chosen a very beautiful, a very useful, a very effective article on the subject, which has been authored by a renowned researcher and author, Tina Fey. Tina Fey is known the world over for her beautiful article and which can help us a lot in maintaining a good mental health of ours. That is really important. My dear friends and fellows, look, you know, the the caption of this beautiful article is six behaviors to eliminate. Six behaviors to eliminate if you really want to change your life. That is so important. Six behaviors to eliminate if you really want to change your life. It is so important. So important an article. What are those six behaviors? Let's try to know them and let's try to eliminate them. First of all, the learned author Tina Fey says that dwelling on the past, mean keep thinking about the past most of the time, quite often. That is quite a wastage of time. As a matter of fact, we need to think upon our past for only a very short span of time. We need to learn whatever we can from our failures, from our bad experiences, from our pleasant experience. We need to learn, and that's all about the future. That's all about the past. We need to learn, we need to retain it in our mind, and that's all. We need to move forward. Then we need to look upon our today. Then we need to concentrate and focus upon our today so that we can make our today more and more effective, our present. Dwelling on the past is one thing, one behavior which we must have to eliminate if at all we want to really change our life. The second is holding on to grudges. We are seen holding the grudges. We are seen holding on to grudges. I think we do have to get rid of these grudges. That is really important, because if at all we don't do that and we keep grudges against in our mind against some of the people. I think that is a high degree of negativity, and it will keep poisoning, it will toxicate our mind, our thoughts totally, and we will keep destroying ourselves. We need to come out of that. We don't have to hold out the grudge against anyone else at all. The third is procrastination. We don't have to procrastinate at all. I think we do have to do the things as soon as we can, as early as we can. We need to do the things on time. We don't need to delay them, because that will procrastination will never allow us to really change our life. And we want to change our life in reality. We do have to get rid of this behavior of procrastination. The fourth is talking negatively, thinking negative, talking negative. That is nothing is more poisonous and toxic than this one. I think we do have to detoxify our mind, our tongue, our body out of that. We don't have to think negative about anyone else. We don't have to think talk negative against anyone else. We don't have to think and talk negative about the life, about the world, and that is really important. The fifth is comparing your life to others. I think we don't have to compare myself and my life to other people at all, because everyone else is unique here in this world. Even the twin brothers who were born from the womb of the same mother at the same time, they were inside the womb together. Even they will not be the same at all. So we need to change this behavior. We don't have to compare ourselves and our life with that of anyone else at all. And the sixth and the last is being afraid of failure. I think and that is also something very bad indeed, because I think that this fear of failure does not allow us to make attempts, and once we don't make the attempts, we cannot succeed at the same time. So if at all we want to succeed, we do have to make the repeated attempts, and to be able to make the repeated attempts, we do have to come out of the fear of failure. This fear of failure does not allow us to utilize our resources properly, to utilize our energies, our talents properly. So we do have to get rid of it. This is so important indeed, because those who do you don't those who are afraid of the failure, they don't make the attempts, and those who don't make the attempts, they never ever succeed in their life at all. So we do have to overcome this behavior, we do have to get rid of this behavior at the same time. So these were the very important, very useful 6 items, and which have been presented by Tina Fey in her article, 6 behaviors to eliminate if you really want to change your life. In quickly let's repeat all of that in a very quickly. Dwelling in the past, don't live in the past, don't think much about the past except learning certain lessons out of that. And then the second is holding on to grudges. Don't hold grudge against anyone else at all, because that will poison and toxify our mind, our heart. And the third is procrastination. We do have to do the things on time instead of procrastinating. And the fourth is talking negatively. We do neither we have to think negative, nor we have to talk negative, because negativity is nothing other than the poison. And then the fifth is comparing yourself and your life to that of others. I think comparison, all sort of comparisons are toxic. We need to avoid it. Everyone else is unique, because the talents and the capabilities, because of the temperament we were given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is totally different from that of the other. So I don't have to compare myself with the other people. Be also because my circumstances are totally and absolutely different from that of the circumstances and the situations of other people. And the last is being afraid of the failure. Never be afraid of the failure, because this fear of the failure does not allow us to succeed, to make attempts. And once we are not making attempts, we cannot succeed at all. To be able to succeed, we do have to make several and many attempts. And if at all, unless and until we do conquer this fear of failure, we will never be able to make the repeated attempts. That was a very beautiful, very useful article indeed by the Tina Fey, 6 behaviors to eliminate if you really want to change your life. Thank you.